Hello everyone, this is Vinayak and you are in the residential DAPS school and you can watch my videos on YouTube. So I'm going to teach you the mathematics of class 2. So chapter first, and guys, get ready to solve your word problems and try to find the number names of your chapter. So I'm going to start your chapter first. Your chapter is number system, so you have to focus on your blackboard and me just and get ready to solve your first chapter. Page number first, question number first. Your question number first is write the names for each of the following. Guys, I think I'm sure that you know about all your number names in your previous classes. So here you can find the number names of any numbers very easily. So your first number is 209. So how can you write 293 in words? So you have to focus on the numbers and the number names. That guys, here is song on your blackboard that this is 2 and 2 is on the 100 place, so we can write easily 200 in words. 200 and your last number you have to write together. What is in your last number? 93. So you have to write together 93. NINETYTHREE. So this is your number name of your first question, 293. You know how to write the number names in your previous classes, in your previous syllabus. So you have already know how to write the number names. So this is your first question solving, and you have to make your 2 questions is your SW. So I'm going to solve your second question, and your second question is write the numerals for each of the following. Write the numerals for each of the followings. Here you have to focus on the number names, that what is showing here. Your first question says to us this is 861. So you can write easily in the numerals 861. 861. have to write this number in the numerals ways. So here is sound that seeing that 861 is represented. So 861. So you can write easily because you all know how to write the number names of any numerals in words, and also the numerals. You know the countings of beyond the 100. So I'm going for your third question. You should solve all the next questions B, C, D of question number 2, and I'm going for your question number 3rd. This is your question number 3rd. Write the missing numbers. Write the missing numbers. So you have to find out the numbers missing between or before and after. So in your third question you have to find your missing numbers. So your first question is 640. Then there's 642, then there's 640 is in your last. So we have to find here the numbers comes before 640 and the numbers comes before 642. Just we have to find here the two numbers only. So here is which number comes before the 640. So you can find easily that your third number, which is represented on the 100 place, is same, and in your last number, which is on your tens or ones place, so you have to just find out the before numbers of 40. 39 comes before 40, so we can show easily which number comes before 640. So this is your number 639. आप आसानी से ये पता कर सकते हैं कि 640 से पहले क्या होते हैं, क्योंकि आप नंबर नेम्स और काउंटिंग्स आसानी से जानते हैं, आसानी से पढ़ चुके हैं। सो आपको इन सवालों को हल करने के लिए अगर आप काउंटिंग्स में अभी भी आपको कहीं लग रहा है कि आप कुछ भूल चुके हैं, तो उस काउंटिंग्स को रेगुलर रखिए और आप प्रयास करें कि आपको बियॉन्ड 100 आपको टेबल लिखने हैं, और ये आपको 1000 या फिर 10,000 इस तरह से करके अगर आप लिखते हैं उनको, तो फिर आपको इनमें काफ़ी आसानी होती है इन सवालों को हल करने में। यूँ तो आपको लिखने की आवश्यकता ही नहीं है, क्योंकि हम इन सवालों में यही जानते हैं कि किस नंबर, अगर हम 1 to 100 काउंटिंग अच्छी तरह से जानते हैं तो फिर आगे की काउंटिंग्स हम लोग आसानी से कर लेते हैं। सो यही है आपके सवाल कि आपको 640 से पहले और 642 से पहले के संख्याओं को ढूंढने हैं। सो you have to just find out the 640s, what comes before 640 and what comes before 642. So in between two numbers 640 and 642, we also know that 6 which is on the 100th place is same here, and which is on our tens or ones place. So we can find here easily that 41 comes after 640. We all know that, so you can solve easily, and you have to make your next all those questions which is represented on your book, question number B or C or D, you have to solve with yourself. I'm going for next question, and we are talking about some methods, important methods. So guys, this is your 3 questions, and I'm going for your 4th one. Just you need to focus on me only. You can solve your questions easily, but you have to focus on your blackboard properly. So I'm going to solve your question number 4. What is in your question number 4? Write the short form for each of the following. Write the short form for each of the following. So in your 4th question, it is said that you have to find out the short forms of any numerals, any numbers. So we are going to find out the short forms of that number. What is on your question number 1st? 400 plus 10 plus 2. I think you have learned in your previous classes to how to find out the place value of any number. So this is your place value of that number, and it is also the expanded form of number, and like that we are learn how to count it at first. So here is sound 400 at the 100th place and in last. So here we just write 4, and this is 10 which is on the 10th place. So here is 10. We are going out to replace it by 1, and 8 list which is on the 1's place 2. So we put here 2 very easily. So we are find out our numerals. Our numerals is 412. This is your numerals, and this is the short form of that expanded forms. This is the expanded form, विस्तारित रूप। इन सवालों को जब हम देखते हैं तो इनको हम विस्तारित रूप कहते हैं किसी भी न्यूमरल्स का, किसी भी संख्याओं का। तो बिल्कुल आप इन्हें देख सकते हैं कि किस तरह से ये 412 जो कि एक शॉर्ट फॉर्म है। सो इसको हम लोग जब भी गिनते हैं तो इनको हम कहते हैं, अगर इंग्लिश में गिन रहे हो तो 412, एंड जब हम लोग इसको हिंदी में देखते हैं तो इन्हें हम 412 कहते हैं, क्योंकि 400 प्लेस पे है, 1 10th प्लेस पे है और 2 1st प्लेस पे है। तो सबसे पहले जब हम इनके प्लेस वैल्यू निकालने सीख चुके होते हैं तो ये हमें इनके एक्सपेंडेड फॉर्म बनाने मुश्किल नहीं होते। सो इसके लिए आपको सबसे पहले एक्सपेंडेड फॉर्म पर कार्य करना होगा। सो दिस इज़ योर फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन आंसर, एंड यू हैव टू सॉल्व your next three questions, because in the question B here is represented 3 hundreds plus 7 tens plus 1 ones. I am going to solve this type of question again to know how we have to solve the place value. I am going to solve the question number B of question number 4. So here is soon 3 hundreds plus 7 ones, 7 tens plus 1 ones. Guys, here you can see on your blackboard that here is sound the expanded form of any numeral. So here is, you have to, if you have to solve this question, you have to know how to find out the place value of any number. So here is shown 3 hundreds, which means 3 into 100, so equal to 300. This is the expanded form. And here are 7 tens, which means 7 into 10 equal to 70. And here shows 1 ones, which means 1 into 1 equal to 1. I think here we should write 1 only, because 1 is always 1. So but in your question 1 ones represented, but don't worry. So this is the expanded form. आपने देखा कि किस तरह से अगर हम किसी भी नंबर का प्लेस वैल्यू निकालते हैं तो हम लोग ईजिली इन्हें सीख सकते हैं, क्योंकि यहाँ पर ये आपके दूसरे क्वेश्चन में चार नंबर के क्वेश्चन नंबर बी में ये सिखाया गया है, दिखाया गया है कि किस तरह से ये जो इसका स्थान है 300s का स्थान है। इसका मतलब होता है 3 इंटू 100, और 3 इंटू 100 जब हम करते हैं किसी भी संख्या को मल्टीप्लाई करते हैं तो वो 300 हो जाता है। तो इसका मतलब 3 जो है वो 100 प्लेस पर है और उसका अर्थ 300 होता है। फिर जब हम इनको प्लस लेते हैं बीच में और फिर जब 7 टेंस की ओर आगे बढ़ते हैं तो इसका मतलब होता है 7 इंटू टेंस, विच मीन 70, एंड देन प्लस 1 इंटू 1 इक्वल टू 1। अगर हम इन सारे नंबर्स को इक्वल एक साथ करते हैं, शॉर्ट फॉर्म में लेते हैं, तो ये नंबर बनते हैं 3 जो कि 100 प्लेस पर है, 7 जो कि 10 प्लेस पे है, और 1 जो कि 1 प्लेस पर है। तो हमारे ये 3 संख्याओं वाले 3 डिजिट्स वाले ये नंबर फॉर्म होते हैं 371, जिनको कि हम शॉर्ट फॉर्म में लिखते हैं, जिनको कि न्यूमरल्स कहते हैं आप। सो ये आप आसानी से फाइंड आउट कर सकते हैं जबकि आप प्लेस वैल्यू निकालना किसी भी नंबर के आसानी से सीख जाए। तो इसके लिए आपको प्लेस वैल्यू पर कार्य करना होगा। आपको आगे के 2 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करने हैं। अब मैं समझता हूँ कि आगे के 2 क्वेश्चन सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, क्वेश्चन नंबर सी और डी। आई एम गोइंग फॉर द नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन, जो क्वेश्चन नंबर 5। आपके क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 में कहते हैं राइट द एक्सपेंडेड फॉर्म फॉर ईच ऑफ द फ्लोइंग। इनमें से दिए गए प्रत्येक संख्याओं के आपको एक्सपेंडेड फॉर्म निकालने हैं, जैसा कि मैंने आपको बताया कि विस्तारित रूप आपको किसी न्यूमरल्स के निकालने होंगे। सो आप देखें यहाँ पर कि किस तरह से मैं आपके क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 को सॉल्व करता हूँ, आप भी आसानी से कर सकते हैं। आपके जो पहले सवाल में दिए गए न्यूमरल्स हैं, वी हैव गिवन 307. सो हियर हाउ we will represent it on the blackboard. So 7 is on, guys look it on me, and 7 is on the ones place here, 0 is on the tens place, and 3 is on 100 place. So we are find out easily the expanded form of this numeral. It means 300. So here 3 into 100, then we have to 8. Your second number is, which is on your tens place, is 0. So 0 means 0. 0 means always 0. It is not matter that 0 is on any place, that means 0. 0 is always 0. So 0 into 10 means 0. Then plus 7 is on ones place, so 7 into 1. This is your expanded form of that number. And if you find out the short form of that expanded form, you can find easily the 307 numerals. You can find your numerals very easily. Guys, I will tell you that you multiply any number with 0, your answer is 0 itself. So it means 3, it means 0 into 10, 0, and it means 7 into 1. So here we have solved our expanded form very easily, and you should solve your next 2 questions, and I am going for your question number 6. Just in this way you can find out the place value of any digit, which is whatever, very big or small, no matter. Guys, I am going for your question number 6, and what is your question saying? Arrange the following in ascending and descending order. Arrange the following in ascending and descending order. I'm sure that you can solve your question very easily, because you learned about in your previous classes what is ascending and what is descending order. So I'm going to solve. Your digits are, so your number are 364, 152, 715, 429, 205. Guys, here is represented those numbers which is 364, 152, 715, 429 and 205, which all are 3 digits number, and you have to find out 2 answers here. You have to find out the ascending orders and also descending order of that numbers. So in ascending order, guys, you need to remember just one thing here, that ascending order is always known as the increasing order, which means smallest to largest. So we are going to find out the ascending order of that numbers, so which is very small in that numbers, 152. Then next, which number comes up? 205. Then after 364, and then 429, and at least in last one remaining number is 750, which is the largest number in that columns, in that row. So guys, this is your increasing order or ascending order, and I am going to solve your descending orders. I'm going to solve these numerals in descending order. So just ascending is the opposite word of descending order, so you can find easily your numbers. You have to just put all those numbers from right to left. So which is in the right side? 715. Which number next comes up before? 429. Which number comes before? 364. Then 205 and 152. If we have to find out both the questions of any numbers, so we are find our answers very easily, because we have to find here the one numerals or one numbers rows. We have to make it in the 2 columns, just in ascending or descending. So guys, अगर आपको 2 चीज़ें एक ही संख्याओं के अगर बनाने हो तो उसे आप आसानी से उनको तब्दील कर देते हैं। अगर यदि वो कहा गया क्वेश्चन, कहा गया प्रश्न 2 विपरीत दिशाओं की ओर हो, तो आप आसानी से अपने आंसर्स को ढूंढ लेते हैं, क्योंकि असेंडिंग का अपोजिट डिसेंडिंग होता है, जिसको कि असेंडिंग को बढ़ते क्रम और डिसेंडिंग को घटते क्रम कहा जाता है। असेंडिंग का अर्थ ही होता है कि ये अपने संख्याओं को बढ़ाते जाते हैं। यहाँ पर संख्याएं स्मॉलेस्ट टू लार्जेस्ट वे में होते हैं, लेकिन जब भी हम डिसेंडिंग की बात करते हैं तो ये जस्ट असेंडिंग का अपोजिट वर्ड है, तो इसीलिए डिसेंडिंग में वही संख्याएं बड़े से छोटे की ओर जाने शुरू होते हैं, यहाँ पर लार्जेस्ट से स्मॉलेस्ट में बदलते हैं। सो गाइज, आई एम गोइंग टू सॉल्व योर नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन। You have to solve all those questions up next in the question number 6, question number B and C. So you must solve your question number B or C, B and C. and then I'm going for the numbers beyond 999. So guys, we are going to talk about the numbers beyond 999. Which number comes up the next 999? Which number comes just after? But before it, you have to. I'm going to teach you something. So which is the smallest and which is the largest number of smaller digits. So you have to just focus on me. So guys, here you have to find out the one digit smallest number, because you have to solve your number problems. And so the one digit smallest number is, if you count at first, in the process of counting you find out one is very small, so and one comes first, so our one digit smallest number is 1, and I'm going for the next. So guys, if we solve the smallest one, so we have to solve, and we should solve the largest number of one digit. Here is, if you count 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, so you are find out that after 9 10 comes up, which is the 2-digit smallest number. So before 2-digit smallest number 9 comes up, which is comes at the last place of one digit. So this number is largest number of one digit number. This is called the digit, and this is your one digit largest number. Now we are going to find out the 2-digit smallest number. So which is your 2-digit smallest number? I had tell you that the 9 comes in last, and 9 is 1-digit largest number. After 9 10 comes up, which is the 2-digit smallest number. 10 after 9. If we add 9 plus 1, we find out easily our 2-digit smallest number. So you can calculate. If we add 9 plus 1, we can find out easily our next smallest number of next digit smallest number. So here you have to look on your blackboard carefully that how did I find the 2-digit number easily, sorry, 2-digit smallest number easily. If you calculate the 1-digit largest number with 1, so you can find out 10, which is the 2-digit smallest number. And I'm going for the next one is we have to find out the 2-digit largest number. So the 2-digit largest number is, now we have to find out the 2-digit largest number. So if we count after 10, so 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 and up to 99, up to 99, 100 comes up, which is the 3-digit smallest number. So two nines is your 2-digit largest number. 2 nines is your 2-digit largest number. So if you add 90 plus 10, because this 9 comes on ones place and this 9 comes at tens place, which means 90 plus 10, which means 9 into tens plus 9 into 1. If we find out the place value of this number, so the 3-digit smallest number is if you put 10 on your 2-digit smallest number, you can find out the 3-digit smallest number, because after 99, 100 comes up, which is the 3-digit number. So you can find out easily your 3-digit number, which is 100. And I'm going for your 3-digit largest number. The 3-digit largest number is, if we count 100 and just so on, 101, 102, 103 and up to 999, so we will get our 3-digit largest number, because after 999, 1000 or 1000 comes up, which is the 4-digit smallest number. So look at on your blackboard here, write your all those like 1 to 3-digit smallest to largest number. So this is your smallest and largest number up to 3 digits. So guys, this is all your smallest to largest number between the 1 digit to 3 digits. So guys, you can see on your blackboard easily that the smallest 1 digit number is 1 and the 1 digit largest number is 9. If you add 9 plus 1, you can find the next number of next smallest 2 digit number. So if you add 9 plus 1, you can find out the smallest 2 digit number, and then the 2 digit largest number is 99. So if you put one more 9 with the 1 digit largest number, you can get the 2 digit largest number very easily. So this is your 2 digit largest number, 3 digit largest number, 3 digit smallest number 100, and 3 digit largest number is 999. So you can find out very easily. This is all your digits. If you add 2 digit largest number plus 1, like 99 plus 1, you can get the next digit smallest number, which is 100. So on, you can find out all the smallest and largest digit of any number. So I'm going for the next question. You know that we are going to learn about the numbers beyond 999. So the number behind 999, if we add 999 plus 1, so we get the 4 digit smallest number, which is 1000. If you add 999 plus 1, you can get easily the 4 digit smallest number. Or if you put the 3 digit largest number, one more 9, you can get easily the 4 digit largest number. So this is your table. You have to remember that point very consciously, so you can solve your next questions very easily. So I'm going to erase it. This is the main points of your questions. So you have to remember these main points always. Now I'm going for the numbers beyond 1000. If you add 1000 plus 1, you can find easily the up next numbers. So your number obtained, if you add 1000 plus 1, you can get or obtain the next number 1001, and then 1002. If you add to 1001 plus 1, you can get the next number 1002, like that, and so on. You can get 1000 to 10,000, lakh, and so on, many more. This is all your up next number. How can you find out the larger number? At first, you have to fill your missing numbers on the table. 1000, which number comes after 1000? 1001, 1002, 1003, 1004, and so on. So I'm going to solve your practice 1.1 of your number system. Practice 1.1. This is your first exercise, and on your first question, write the number which comes just before. Write the number which comes just before it is also said to be the predecessors of any numbers. Predecessor or predecessor of any number. If you find out the before numbers of any numbers, you can say that it is the predecessor of that number. So if you have to find out the predecessors of any number, you can subtract 1 with that number, and you have to, if you have to get the successor of any number, any big or small number, you can calculate by +1. You can add by +1. This is your successor. And if you have to find out the predecessors of any number, we have to subtract with that number, subtract 1 in that number, like that. See on your blackboard at your question number first, which number comes before 1410? If you have to find out which number comes before 1410, then you can calculate here you can subtract with 1 with 1410. 1, if you subtract 1 in 1410, 1410, so you obtain 1409, which means 1409. So this is your predecessors of that number. 1409 is the predecessor of 1410. So 1409 is the predecessor of 1410. You can find out very easily. So गाइज यहाँ पर आप देख सकते हैं कि अगर आपको प्रीडिसेसर्स निकालने होते हैं तो इसमें हम लोग -1 करते हैं तो आसानी से हमारे पहले के संख्याएं जो हैं वो आसानी से निकल जाते हैं, चाहे वो कितने भी बड़े नंबर्स हो। तो आप प्रीडिसेसर्स को बिल्कुल इस तरह से -1 कर निकाल सकते हैं। अब हम इसमें, ये आपके पहले सवाल थे प्रैक्टिस 1.1 के, जिसमें कहा गया था कि आपको बिफोर्स नंबर प्राप्त करने हैं। तो 1410, विच नंबर कम्स बिफोर 1410, यू कैन फाइंड आउट वेरी इजीली दैट 1409 कम्स बिफोर 1410. So I'm going guys, you should solve your first question, all your first question. I'm going for your question number 2. This is your predecessor. If you have to find out the predecessor of any number, you need to subtract 1 with that number. And in your second question, write the number which comes just after. So write the number which comes just after. And it is also said to be successor. So if you have to find out the successor of any number, you need to add 1 with that number, so you can find out your answer very easily. If you have to add 1999 plus 1, if you have to find out the next number after 1999, then you need to add with 1 with 1999, and you can find out your successor very easily here. 9 plus 1 0, then 1, 9 plus 1 0, then 9 plus 1 again 1 0, and 1 or 1 2. So you can find out very easily that 2000 is the next number of 1999. So 2000 comes after 1999, so you can get your next number or the successor very easily of that number. So you can find out of your all those number which number comes after 2012. So what comes after 12? 13. So 2013 is your next number. So guys, you have to solve your question number 2 properly. I'm going for your question number 3. In your question number 3, your question says to us, write the number which comes in between. Now you have to find out the numbers comes in between. So which number comes between these two numbers? Write the number which comes in between. So write the number which comes in between आपके तीसरे सवाल कहते हैं कि आपको राइट द नंबर्स विच कम्स इन बिटवीन। आपको वो नंबर प्राप्त करने हैं, उस नंबर की खोज करनी है जो नंबर इन दो संख्याओं के बीच में आता हो। तो आपका पहला सवाल है 2545 डैश 2547. So which number comes in between these two numbers? You can find out very easily that in the ones place of the both number is different number put it, and the tens place is same on the both, then 100 place is same on the both, and the 1000 place is same on the both. So you have to just find out the ones place of that number, that which number is larger than others. So you can find out here that 7 is greater than 5. So you can find here easily that 247 is bigger, and you need to just find out the symbol of that number, or you have to just find out the symbol of that number. So just we have to find out the between these two number. So which number comes between 2545 and 2547. You can find 2546 comes in between these two numbers, so you can find your answer very easily. And like that you have to solve your next all questions. And I'm going for your fourth question, which is fill in the blanks. You have to fill your all the represented blanks and represented questions on your paper. So at your first question, 999 plus 1 is represented here. So 999 plus 1, if you add 1 to 999, you obtain 1000 very easily. So you have to solve your question number 4 very easily, and I'm sure you can solve very easily. So I'm going for your next question, and next page number 6, which is on the place value. Guys, I will tell you one point, that the place value of a digit is always depends on its position, that how much place it occupies. So how much place it occupies. So I'm going for the next page. So I'm going to solve your next page's problems. How will you find the place value of any number or any digits? So like that I'm going to solve. Think about like any numbers you have given, like 5846. You have to find out the place value of that number. And how can you find it? So at first you need to count it, that 6 is on which place. 6 is on 1's place. So here is, we can write 6 into 1 equal to 6, and 4 is on 10's place. So here we can calculate 4 into 10, it means 40, or 8 is at the 100 place. So here we can calculate 8 into 100 and get 800, and 5 is at the 1000 place. So we can also write here 5000, and 5 into 1000, 5000. This is the place value of your number. Or you can also write here, because I'm just showing here its place. How can you read any longer or largest number? So which is at the first of that number, it is 1's place, then 10's comes up, then 100, and then 1000. So 6 is at the 1's place, 4 is at 10's, 8 is at 100, and 5 is at 1000 place. So we can write here 6 1's, 4 10's, 8 100's, and 5 1000's, and get 6 into 1. It means 6 1's, 4 into 10, it means 4 tens. Then 8 into 100, it means 8 hundreds. And 5 into 1000, 5000. And find out this. This is the expanded form of that number. This is the short form. So you can calculate and find out the place value very easily. So this is your place value. You have to make your do it yourself with your own. I'm going to erase it. I think you will understand very well this chapter. Practice it 1.1, and I'm going for the next chapter.